WD18 outside Vicarage Road, last Fancam of the day. Watford 1, Huddersfield 4. Robin, you've had a little time to reflect on the game, but overall, that's got to be the worst performance this season.
Worst performance I've seen at Vicarage Road. I was going to say in the Premier League era, then I remembered the 5-1 loss to Man City at the end of last season, but definitely this season. It's been ever since the Everton game, really. We've just disintegrated, and I know how Newcastle fans felt when we went to them, because honestly it was just dire all across the pitch. I mean, the fact the first goal was offside doesn't help us, but honestly after that first goal went in, it's just like you could just tell the team lost like all sorts of morale straight away. Deeney was trying to get them going, but honestly, what is Silva doing then if he's going to switch that quickly? Like, if you're going to switch something, bring on a striker and do it in the way I would have said. Bring on a Kaka or Gray maybe to help out Deeney up front, because two up top, we've been crying out for it for ages. Deeney and Gray work better with partners. We've seen it in the past. Silva, I thought Mariappa wasn't even our worst centre-back at that stage, but yeah, I just think that whole first half performance just screamed lost hope and just fatigue, and just the injuries and suspensions haven't helped. And whatever we want to say about officials, we have a discipline problem at this club, and there is now a serious problem in our squad depth that we looked at the start of the season. We'll go, oh, we've got competition in every position, it's brilliant. Well, a few injuries and look where we are. A few suspensions from stupid behaviour, and yeah, Deeney's may or may not have been a red card, but still, he was still showing passion. The fact that Capoue has been given a chance to start, you think he'd be absolutely raring to go and being like, yes, it's my time to cement a place in the team. He wasn't there. He wasn't. Literally, like, some of the players, their heads were in Eastern Europe thinking of the Europa League from like 3 weeks ago when we were mentioning it. They need to get back to England real quick, and they need to have a real serious reality check in the week. And that's the only thing I'm happy about, is there's not a weekday game for us, because if that Palace game was coming up now, I would be shitting myself, to be honest.
Just to touch on that Palace game, the fact there was a lack of reaction today is so worrying. The capitulation in that game was horrendous. Well, I mean, the capitulation today was from minute 1 to minute 90, but I mean, seriously, the kind of lack of character in this team at the minute is worrying.
There is a lack of leadership when Deeney goes off the pitch, and that's why we're not selling him in January, and that's why I'm saying, Silva, don't sell Deeney. Bring in someone else to like help him out and help it around the pitch, and bring in a real leader, because Prodil, yeah, does some good leadership, but in that midfield, Doucouré isn't a leader. He's a great player, but he's not a leader at the moment. And you look at the wing backs, you look at the wide players, Carrillo and Richarlison. I thought they were our two best players on the pitch today, to be honest. Carrillo wanted the ball at his feet, and fair, he wanted to have a run at that defence, but also fair play to Huddersfield. They came in with a game plan, executed it really well. I think they'll stay up this season. But honestly, they're not leaders, those wingers. There's a real lack of leadership. Gomez, let's be honest, he's a legend and a great player and a good keeper. And yeah, he was captain for most of the game today. He's not a leader you can't have a keeper as a leader. There's only a certain amount a keeper can do, and that's marshal his defence. You can't marshal the whole team. And especially, it's hard for the Troy Out Brigade to come in and say that this is all his fault. Yes, the red card, stupid. He's going nowhere off the pitch, really.
It was 2-0 at that stage.
Yeah, exactly. Our defence has let us down there. And I don't even think that we've got bad defenders. Shane said Prodil this, Cabaselli that. I think Prodil and Cabaselli, they didn't even have their worst games this season. It's just the chemistry that just seems to be lacking. It just seems to be that lack of game management we said earlier in the week. That has literally been blown out of proportion today, this game management thing, and it's just showed even more, to be honest.